Okay, good morning students. Listen once again. The specific heat capacity. Okay, specific heat capacity. From heat energy, we can write as equal to heat energy equal to mass into specific heat into change in temperature. Here C means C is the specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity. Okay, here theta means change in temperature. Change in temperature. So here M means mass of the substance. Mass of the substance. From this equation, we can write as C value. C equal to heat energy by mass into change in temperature. Mass by heat energy by mass into change in temperature. Okay, so that equal to heat energy is measured in joules by units of mass is measured in kilogram, temperature is measured in degree Celsius or Kelvin. Rise in temperature 1 K equal to rise in temperature 1 degree Celsius, both are equal. So the SI unit of specific heat capacity is joule per kg degree Celsius or joule per kg Kelvin. Okay, so SI unit of specific heat capacity is joule per kg degree Celsius or joule per kg Kelvin. In CGS system, it is measured in CGS system. In CGS, it is measured in calories per gram degree Celsius. To convert the value of specific heat capacity CGS to SI system, the multiplication factor is 4200. The multiplication factor is 4200. So the value of S or C means specific heat capacity. To convert from CGS to SI system, the multiplication factor is 4200. To convert the value of specific heat capacity from CGS to SI system. CGS to SI system, the multiplication factor is 4200. Next one, specific heat capacity value of a substance is same in CGS and the MKS. CGS and the MKS system. Among the solids, and liquids, and the gases, capacity is maximum for hydrogen, maximum for hydrogen, and least for the least for mercury. Among solids and liquids, specific heat is maximum for water. Is maximum for water. That equal to SRC, specific capacity. That equal to how much? Specific heat for the water is maximum among solids and liquids. Solids and liquids. Okay, the specific heat of water is specific heat capacity for water equal to 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius. That equal to 1 kilocalorie per kg degree Celsius equal to 4200 joules per kg Kelvin. kg Kelvin. If specific heat capacity is less, if specific heat capacity is less, then it takes less time to raise the temperature. S is or C is less. If C is less, if specific heat capacity is less or low, then it takes less time to raise the temperature when it is absorbed heat. Okay, if specific heat capacity is more or high, then it takes more time to raise the temperature when it absorbs the heat energy. If C is specific heat capacity is low, then it takes less time to raise the temperature of a body. Or if C is more, it takes more time to raise the temperature or absorb the heat energy. Okay, next one, thermal capacity or water equivalent. thermal capacity and water equivalent. Thermal capacity and water equivalent. So heat capacity is different for the different objects. Okay. Now thermal capacity of the body is defined as the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of a body through 1 degree Celsius. Through 1 degree Celsius. If the m is the mass of the body and s or c is the specific heat capacity, that equal to s. Thermal capacity. Thermal capacity. We can write here mass into c into change in temperature. Here change in temperature is given, that equal to 1 degree Celsius. That equal to 1 degree Celsius. Therefore thermal capacity equal to mass into specific heat capacity. So that equal to m into s. m into s. Next one, water equivalent. The thermal capacity of a body ms represents also water equivalents. That means here thermal capacity and water equivalent both are equal. Water equivalent means the product of mass and specific heat capacity is called water equivalent. The product of mass and specific heat capacity is called water equivalent. So water equivalent of a body is defined as the mass in grams of a water which has the same thermal capacity as the body. So water equivalent is defined as the water equivalent is defined as the mass of the body, in grams, mass of the body in grams of water. Which has the same thermal capacity. Thermal capacity as the body. Okay, if m is the mass of the body, if small m is the mass of the body, if and C or S, we can write C or S. S is a specific heat capacity. C or S is the specific heat capacity of and Q or H. We can write here Q or H is the heat energy, is the quantity of energy, means quantity of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 degree Celsius. Raise the temperature of 1 degree Celsius is 1 degree Celsius is given by H of Q equal to M into S into theta, or we can write here ms delta T also, ms delta T. So here S means specific heat capacity, the same time delta T or theta is the change in temperature, and M is the mass. From this equation we can write here water equivalent of a body is water equivalent of a body is, so here what is the equation? Q or H equal to ms delta T. Here Q or H equal to ms delta T. My S means a specific heat, we can write C or S also, or ms theta. Theta means here changing temperature. If theta equal to 1 degree Celsius here, so here water, if the water equivalent is W of the body is W, then here Q or H equal to ms means here water equivalent, that equal to W into 1 into T. So here W into 1 into, we can write a change temperature delta T or theta. So here water equivalent we can write here M into S, means mass into specific heat capacity. The water equivalent is numerically equal to the thermal capacity. Here water equivalent is equal to thermal capacity. Water equivalent is numerically equal to thermal capacity. But the thermal capacity is expressed in calories, degrees Celsius, while the water equivalent is expressed in grams. So thermal capacity is in joule per Kelvin. Then water equivalent is expressed in kilograms. These are the difference between water equivalent and thermal capacity. Okay, now we'll explain the problem. A lead piece of a mass is 25 grams gives out 1200 calories of heat when it is cooled from 90 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius. Then find its specific heat capacity and thermal capacity and the water equivalent. First one, a lead piece of mass 25 grams gives out 1200 calories of heat energy when it is cooled from 90 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius. Then find first one is specific heat capacity. Then find specific heat capacity. Second one is thermal capacity. Third one is water equivalent. Thermal capacity and water equivalent and specific heat capacity. So your body of mass is given. Here body of mass equal to grams is given. This value change into Celsius to SI means grams to kilograms. So here heat energy also is given that equal to 1200 calories. This also converted into in joules. So here heat mass equal to, I'm writing here, mass is given, mass M equal to 25 grams. So we know that 1 gram equal to 1 by 1000 kg. So that equal to here 25 by 1000 kg, that equal to 0.025 kg. That equal to 0.025 kg. So here heat energy H is given here, H equal to 200 calories. H means heat energy. Q or H equal to 200. This value converted into joules. 1 calorie equal to 4.2 joules. So from this we can write here 200 into 4.2 joules. It is the value of 1 calorie. 1 calorie equal to 4.2 joules. So here 200 into 4.2. 200 into 4.2. Now change in temperature delta T or theta equal to 90 minus 10 degrees Celsius. So here 90 minus 10 degrees Celsius equal to 80 degrees Celsius. Now first one, specific heat capacity equal to, we know that heat energy equal to ms delta T. So from this equation we can write here easy. Next year, heat energy equal to 1200 into 4.2 joules. Next, changing temperature data is given 80 degrees Celsius. That is equal to 80 degrees Celsius. First one is S. First one is S here. H equal to ms delta T or mc into theta. We can write here mc into theta also as you wish. So here 200 into 4.2 equal to 0.025 into S into changing temperature 80. So here S equal to 400 into 4.2 by 0.025 into 80. That equal to how much? 2520. That equal to 2520 joules by kg Kelvin. It is the S value. Now water equivalent. So thermal, next one thermal capacity. So thermal capacity means mass into S. Mass into S. Second one thermal capacity. Thermal capacity equal to m into S, that equal to 0.025 into 2520 that equal to 63 joule per Kelvin. That equal to 63 0.025 into 2520 that equal to 63 joule per Kelvin. And water equivalent equal to 63 kg. Water equivalent equal to 63 kg. Okay. It is a process to find the water equivalent and the thermal capacity. Water equivalent and the thermal capacity. Okay, tomorrow we will do worksheet based on the equal temperature. The two different bodies are mixed with different mass, different temperature, different specific capacities. Then find the final temperature. Means based on the calorimeter problems. Okay, thank you.